never saw him. Didn't matter to us if he was chubby or slim. Did a great job the night he did carry. The only problem, he was super hairy. Hairy DJ, spinning the beats, from his head to his toes covered in fleece. Hairy DJ, making us laugh, with his fuzzy arms and his furry cows. He's got a beard that's wild like a lion's mane, and chest hair so thick it's kinda insane. When he scratches those records you can't help but cheer, 'cause his hairy hands make the rhythm clear. Hairy DJ, spinning the beats, from his head to his toes covered in fleece. Hairy DJ, making us laugh, with his fuzzy arms and his furry cows. It's okay if your DJ is hairy, don't look away, it isn't that scary. You might find a hair in your coffee or in your mouth, wine or hot tea. He'll do the job and leave you merry, but oh my God, this fucker is hairy. Spinning the beats, from his head to his toes covered in fleece. Hairy DJ, making us laugh, with his fuzzy arms and his furry cows. So here's to the DJ who's hairier than most. He's the life of the party, he's our fuzzy host. With beats so smooth and hair so grand, he's the hairiest DJ in all the land.
Let's get if you're a hairy DJ, let me hear it in the chat. Hairy DJ, look, I'm one to talk here. I'm proclaiming one of the hairiest guys out there. All right, if you're hairy, if you're scary and hairy, let me know in the chat. The album is I'm releasing all the songs to the members. I got to drop a couple more. I'll put some more out there today, guys. So what I put, I can't remember. There's like 2 out there now. I'll start dropping some more in there. What's up, everybody? What's up? Happy Wednesday, November 13th. Took last week off. Why did I not have a show? I don't think I wanted to. That's just gonna happen. And speaking of, I think we're gonna do about 2 more. We'll get to Thanksgiving break. For those of you that aren't from America, Thanksgiving is where we celebrate America. All right. And how do we celebrate America? Eat lots of food and get fat. So after Thanksgiving, I'll take a break. I think I'll take all December off, January, come back in February or March. We'll see. But I want to take a break because wedding season's kind of coming to a screeching halt for me. I got about 5 events left, and then I'm done. But I will say this. If something happens, if news breaks, right, I for sure will jump on. But I got to tell you something. It's been kind of quiet out there. Not a lot of rumors circulating. I mean, we know the one rumor that's going around, but I think at this point, we all know it's true. Yeah. Not a lot of rumors, not a lot of hot shit going down out there. We'll get into that. Let me say hi. What's up, people? What's up, DJ Junior? Morning. You sinner, Mark. Everybody knows why you got hairy palms. The Brazilian wax. You know, I do take care of business. I will say that. Maybe I should get Manscaped to sponsor the show. I haven't tried that yet. But if you guys aren't taking care of business down there, all I got to say is, what are you doing to your poor significant others? All right? No one wants to pull your pants down and, see that little button in a fur coat. All right? You got to take care of business. Okay? Take care of business. Let's go. And by the way, okay, it adds like 3 inches. Oh, I got my first super chat. Donovan, thank you so much. Oh my God. I appreciate that, bro. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me say hi to go back up here and just say hi to some more people. Built-in insulation for sure. Yeah, the hair is nice. Oh, hairless from the waist up. Uh-oh. Waist up, that's unfortunate. Then you do need to get yourself a little manscaped. You just got the RCF 932. Ooh, buddy. DJ Flex, what's up? What do you do with all the downtime as a full-time DJ? Oh, good question. I'm gonna star that and I'll come back to that. What rumor? Uh-oh, who wants to let Jacob know what's going on? Who wants to let Jacob know what's going on? In the column array rumor world, it is circulating. I'm getting people all the time sending me, you hear this? You hear this? What's going on? What's going on? Like, I don't know. I don't know much. At this point, I think it's true. At this point, I think it's true. I do think EV is going to be pumping out a new EV, a new Evolve, at least a 15-inch. I think that's for sure happening. And it's if that is true, right? And I think it is, then I'm going to NAM because I feel like that is right. Isn't that coming up in January? That is where you drop that. And please, I'm hoping 2025 gives us some new stuff to drool over. If EV is making a Evolve, whatever, I've heard 70. Okay. Here's what they should do, and they can do this. If you're from Evolve, listen, turn up your batteries. All right, it's time for a rebrand. Let's do this right. Okay, let's do this right. I can't remember if I said this before. But if you're going to do a 15-inch subwoofer on your EV, all right, we already have the EV50, and that makes no sense why you call it that. Let's go EV10. Guess what that is? The EV30M. Why am I calling it a 10? 10-inch sub. All right, then let's go EV12, right, for the EV50, and then go EV15, and then so on when you go to 18, when you go to 22, when you go to 48. That make sense. EV, Apple did it. Remember when they were doing cats? All their yeah. How many people are here? 9 likes. There's 50 people here. Come on, guys. I'm not talking till you get me in a 20. Come on, let's go. 20 likes. Let's go. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Remember they're doing the whole cat thing. You know, cats. And then they're like, yeah, we ran out of cats. I think it was jaguar, snow leopard, and now they're doing cities in California, which is fun idea. So it's not too late. You can do it. But doesn't that make sense to everybody? Am I crazy? Am I crazy, or do these names not make any fucking sense? Make it make sense to me, please. I'm begging you, make it make sense. DJ Hairspray, you got hair. What's up, Kev? It's my buddy. Good afternoon, Robert. Oh my God. It's a Maine down there. Take care of your business. Take care of your business. Come on. Kenny, what's up, buddy? Colin, what's going on? Aaron, greetings from Belgium. What's up? I went from the Evolve 50 to the DB Technologies ES1203 to the Evox 12 unit. EV is dropping some new Evolve. Yes. So the issue with DB Technologies, I don't know about you guys, they're not around the States. You can't get them anywhere. I never see them anywhere. I never see them. So I can't do it. And then behind me, as you can see, we've got the top. We are going to talk about the RCF Evox 12. So if you're here, you clicked on this, and you're like, oh, this guy's got to talk about 12. I'll get there. All right, but let's hang for a little bit. I got a couple things I want to say before I get there. Number one, let's do a little shout out to all my new members. It's crazy. I just hit 50 members. So, is it? That's not it. Where's my horn? There it is. Thank you, all the new members. What do you get if you're a member? Well, you get that nice little green chat. You get extra gifts or some stuff you could put in, and exclusive content is coming your way. So let me do a shout out real quick to some members here. Brandon, Mark Smith. I'm just reading your YouTube names, by the way. So if this is your YouTube name, I'm saying it, okay? Fumes. Mark Beecher is a new member. Mark, my boy. Sleepy MMA. Kevin Mahoros. Omar, Serg71, Dr. James King, Road Rage, and Cesar Dominguez. Thank you so much, guys. Those are all the new members to the channel. I appreciate it. It supports the channel, right? A little extra cash coming your way, my way, not your way. But then it keeps me motivated to keep the channel going. All right. Johnny Bravo haircut. Yeah, I know. I got quite the pomp going on here, right? I just can't help myself. I just got it cut about last Wednesday, a week ago. I got it cut. Thank you. Oh, do you guys think she's got a pair? I'll reach out to Rachel. I'm gonna reach out to her. If anybody's got them, she's got them, right? I'll reach out to her. We'll get her on. I'll get her on and just even if she's allowed to tease, I'm sure she can. She probably signed an NDA. Um, which again, I don't why? But like this is great. I don't know how it started. Somebody let it out. It's almost goddamn impossible to keep a secret in this industry. And I think if that's the case, just let it out. Like, for example, I have JMaz is sending me new uplights that I'm gonna review. They're brand new. And I was like, do you need me to keep it on the down? They're like, no, tell people, tell them you got them. So they should be getting here this week. And obviously, I'll tell you more when I got them, and I'll test them out. I think they sent me 2 of them, and it comes with a charging box, so I'll have the box, and then 2 of their brand new uplights that are coming out, and they're pretty reasonably priced, and they look pretty cool. So, but I liked that approach to it. They're like, no, just to tell people we want it. Yeah, get a little buzz going on, nice little buzz. Nothing wrong with some buzz going on with your company, especially if you got something new. And I'm telling you, if Evie make these 15s. Well, I guess tell me in the chat, man. I could probably do a little a poll. I'll probably do a thing, but I'm sure that everybody here will buy them. They will sound like crazy if they have black and white. I for sure. So, by the way, I did reach out to one of my contacts, just so you guys know, and I said, hey, if this is true, whatever, keep me in the loop. If you have any spare ones, send one your way. So I'm working on it. All right, I'm working on it. If I can get my hand on them, if it's real, I'd love to be able to show those to you guys and take them out. I got 5 more events till the end of the year. I got one this weekend. I'm off Thanksgiving, and then I got 1 more in November, and then 3 in December, and then I'm done. Yeah, I know. I did have a little cold last time. I think I did this. Man, that sucks. I hate when I get sick. The new EV gonna have to really hit me to convince. So here's, I think what we'll do it. You ready, bro? And then I won't ever have to make you that Maui 44 video that you want. Oh, by the way, with the Evox 12, I'm working on getting into a venue, and I'm gonna do a Evox 12 versus the Maui 44. If they can keep this thing under 50 pounds, which the Evox 12 is, by the way, the Evox 12 sub is light. Is way smaller than the Maui 44. Way smaller. Like, ridiculously smaller. It makes me wonder, like, why is that Maui so fucking big? I think because it's got more bells and whistles in it. It's got Bluetooth, the cardioid. I don't know. You got to put more shit in there, right? That sub is really one of the main reasons why I don't take it out. But the Evox 12, bro, this light. It's light. It's small. I got bags coming tomorrow from, where did I order those? K-Pod. I always say that wrong. K-Pod. It's like their coffee. KPODJ is sending me bags, so I got those coming tomorrow. But I'm taking them out this Saturday to a gig, and I'm really, really excited. Okay, let's just fucking get into it. And then if I have time, I'll tell you all the other shit that I have going on. But let's talk about the Evox 12. Okay, here we go. The Evox 12s. Right behind me. This is the top. Okay. I didn't bring the sub up because I'm upstairs. I'm in my loft, and I gotta walk up a flight of steps. I ain't carrying it all the way up here. There's no reason to do that. But I do have the top here. You guys want to see the top? Check this shit out. It's huge. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this thing. This is the top. This is the top. All right. What do we got? It's wood. And there are 8. There's only 8 in here. But there's 8 4-inch speakers in this thing. And it does have it does like that J. It does a little like curve down thing. So the grill goes straight down to about here, and then it curves in a little bit. I think that's gonna help get you the 30-degree dispersion. Look at this thing. It's 35 pounds. All right, so we curl this shit. Let's go. 1, 2, motherfucker. 3. Oh, by the way, I gotta do a shout out to. You like my shirt? Huh? Look how it's hugging the arms, hiding the belly, right? These are true classic shirts, and they opened up a brick and mortar at Mall of America, and I walked past it, and I was like, "Hey, you guys!" I see ads all the time. I'm sure you guys do too. We always see ads for this company, and I walked in, and then 5 people came up to me like, "How you doing, sir?" And I was like, "Save it. Give me 2 of your best shirts. I'll try it on. If I like it, I will be your customer for life." And they were like, oh. That's how I am. So they handed me 2 shirts. I tried them on. Oh my God. They're awesome. Look at that. They got like an athletic one, and they got like a regular one. And I'm wearing like the nice little stretchy one right now. But I gotta tell you, I bought about like 4 shirts and a pair of pants. I went back 2 days later, bought 6 more shirts and 3 pairs of pants. So I for sure love this brand. So I'm gonna try to get them on my side. Anyways, 8 speakers going all the way down, 4-inch. Okay, it's double the size of the J8s. I don't know why I just got a dislike. I got a dislike while I was talking about the shirts. Okay, that's fine. They're double size. The J8s have 2-inch. I believe the Evolves have what, 3? Is it 3.5 in the Evolve? Do they have 8 in there, or do they have 6? I think they only have 6, right? So there's definitely more speakers in this thing. Now, when I hooked it up, so I got it got delivered on Sunday. My in-laws were here in town, and I patiently waited for them to leave. And then once they left, I was like a little kid on Christmas, just tearing that shit apart. Now, the one thing I don't like about RCF boxes is they have those goddamn staples in the box, and it's just so hard to open them. But that's okay. So they go the extra mile with the staples, right? They staple the boxes, but then when you get inside and I pulled the sub out, it was damaged. There were nicks on the top of the sub on the right. Behind it, there was another nick. And I'm not talking about like a little scratch. I'm talking about like a little chunk, right? And then in the back. So on the first sub, 3 chunks out of the sub. 3 chunks. And I had saw some guy like 3 years ago get the Evox 12s, and he said the same thing happened to him. And then when I look in a box, I'm like, why did this happen? And I think it's because they don't have foam in there. They're just using cardboard. And I think that's the problem. So good on you, Evox, for being green or shit. You know what I mean? Not having the foam, but they were beat up. So I don't have those of you that have ever had this. Have you ever did that happen to you? Because then I opened up box 2 of the Evox 12, and that one had a chunk out of it too. That one had 2, so they're both beat up. Now they're made out of wood, right? Wood is good, but I gotta tell you, and I have to do that. I have to say this. These were sent to me courtesy of Sweetwater Sound. They're awesome. I've been working with them for about a year now, and I just reached out like, hey, I want to review the Evox 12s, and they sent me a pair. So if I had ordered them, then for sure they'd be right back in the box and they'd be heading right back. Now, I'm not blaming Sweetwater. It's not their fault. It's just, I think it's the packaging that this happened. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm bitching and moaning about it because I don't think that's cool. That they come delivered that way, just chipped already. You're spending almost $3,000 a speaker and they got a chip out of them. Not a fan of that. I think if they had foam in the box, no problem, right? Because then I looked inside the plastic, there was paint inside. So something happened along the travel, whether they're in the warehouse. I mean, these things are old too, right? So I don't know. They've been sitting there since 2018, and they're like, "We sold one," and they load it up and like send it to me. But what happened was I went on YouTube and somebody else said that this happened to them, or they said like, "Hey, here's what I do to like fix up my speakers if they get all dinged up." And it just got here today. It's this right here. This is the Forever Black Bed Liner Gel with applicator. And so I like the real application for this is like your truck bed. Your truck bed, brother. Y'all got some dents and shit in your truck bed? Put this fucker on it. Silicone free. I don't know what that. I don't care about that signature series, but what he did was okay. So easy as 1, 2, 3. So those of you guys who have black speakers in their wood, this might help you out. Ensure surface is thoroughly clean and dry. To keep hands clean, please wear rubber gloves. Apply Forever Black Bed Liner Gel to applicator. So it comes with like a little foam thing. And then even coat the entire bed surface. Do not use in direct sunlight. Allow 8 to 12 minutes to dry. So let's open this up. And all right, so here's the applicator that they give you. So I think you put like doink, 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 dip, and then you just rub it around. And then here it is. It's this bottle right here. And this is the stuff that is supposed to, what I'm thinking, clean it up. But the reason why the guy I saw said he uses this specifically is it sort of matches the texture that you have on your black speaker. Because it's bumpy. It's bumpy. I don't know if you can tell. I'll try to get you nice and close to it. I'll show it to you. Yeah, there you go. You can see the texture. See the texture there? Okay, so I guess with this stuff, you're supposed to be able to keep that texture along the way. I'm gonna set it right here. Okay, so it was a little bit of a problem. I wasn't too happy about that. I don't know if this has happened to you guys. I don't know. They may have been. I'm not sure. So no, I don't think they were. They were fully wrapped and they've never sent me a demo unit before. And I don't know how they package and send demo units, but it looked like it had never been opened. So I just think that in the delivery, in the box, or whatever, they just got shipped. So just a heads up, if you get these, that could happen. Because I saw a guy on YouTube say that it happened to him, and he sent them back, and they sent him new ones, but the exact same one came out to me. Let me back up a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude. They're perfect for the long torso. How many sub views do you think you had when companies started even responding to your emails about reviewing products? Because they sure don't answer mine. How many subs views do you think you? Oh. Like when do you get to the point where they start reaching out? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what their criteria is. Well, I know with Sweetwater, they you can apply for to like be a brand ambassador with them. You just apply and you send them all your stuff. And I don't know. They never say. Same with Amazon. I'm an Amazon affiliate, and they don't specifically say, how many things you need of each. But I know that once I got to around 600, 700 subs on YouTube, that's when they approved it. But I think they look at your views. Honestly, I think guys with YouTube, it's not even so much your sub count; it's your view count. They want to make sure that because I would rather have people watch. I would rather have the subs I have right now, which is I was hoping to get to 8,000 by the end of the year. That was my goal. I don't think it's gonna happen. I need 500 by the end of the year. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. But it's your view counts. So I would rather have kind of be where I am sub number, but I want people to watch the video. I don't want you to just sub and leave. I'd rather people watch the video. I believe that so what are they? They're 3 a piece. They're actually, I think they're on sale. I'm seeing them on sale a lot here now too. Let's do a little shopping here. Evox 12. No, let's see shopping. All right, let me share my screen with you guys so you can see this. Let's take a peek here. Where are we at? So Pro Audio's got them at 25. I don't know if that's going to be a demo unit. Or are these, what are these? Are these for real? Look at that, 2,500. Oh, it's open box. That's open box. Sweetwater's got them at 3. IDJ now has a set with bags for, that's a killer deal, guys. 5,200 for the set and bags. So that's already that's because the bags are going to cost you 350, I think. And so they're about 65. Yeah, this is it. Look at that. That's almost holy shit. That's a great deal. That is a great ass deal. I don't know why they're doing that. But I know some places will price match. Oh, open box. These are open box too. I don't care. Who cares about the? Oh, leave me alone. Don't you hate when you go on a website and it's like, just leave me the fuck alone. Save it. I don't want it. So the regular price for those with the brand new is 6,500, and here you got it at. That is a killer deal, guys. Holy hell! You got a pair last week from Cape POT DJ for $5,000 a pair. That's $1,000 off. Nice. Remember when I told you to buy them separately? Mine cost less than $3,500 for the 4 pieces. Oh. So you're saying like you bought like tops, subs. I've seen that too, where you can just buy them individual. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with the open box. I mean, they're gonna go through and test them hopefully. And if here's the deal, if they send you a bad speaker, if it doesn't, if it looks like shit or whatever, and they send it to you, guess who's got to pay shipping to get them back? They do. So they for sure don't want to have to deal with any of that. That is a great deal. Oh my God. Oh, here's some white ones here too. So why didn't I get the white ones that people ask? Well, they didn't have any, or I would have asked for white. What is that? 51 for a pair? Damn. Oh, they're back ordered. The white ones are back ordered. So it might be tough to get a hold of these guys. That's the thing. Like, so they're old, right? These are old speakers. I think they come out in 2015. Almost 10-year-old speakers. Is this the case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Because after I sort of posted that I got these, I had a lot of DJs hit me up and say, bro, I love these things. You are done shopping for speakers. Oh yeah, who just said that? James just said that. I know. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about old speakers. All right, because I got a lot of old DJs in the house. If you're over 50, hit the like button. Nothing wrong with that. Why we got to be ageist against our speakers, huh? I was wondering too, why have they not updated these things in so long? Why has QSC not updated the touch mix? That is older. That's 2014. I think because it's like they're sitting around and it's probably had meetings, we need to update the Evox 12. And somebody goes, why do we need to do that? They sell like hotcakes. We get $3,000 a piece. We used to get 25. Now we're getting 3. Put them out in white. Everybody's buying them. They work. They sound great. I think it's the iPhone thing, right? The iPhone comes out every year. There's a new iPhone come. I even heard rumors that they're not going to do that anymore too. That they're only going to put out one. And that's true. I have the 15. The 16 came out. I really didn't have a lot of desire. Did anybody do that? Go get the 16? Ooh, there's a button on the side. Put the goddamn headphone jack back on that thing. You're getting too cute. Is the thing with speakers is like, hey, it's working. Now, they don't have Bluetooth. The back of the unit is very basic. XLR in, XLR out. Gain knob, bass boost. Signal meter, clipping meter. IEC, power switch. That's it. No bells and whistles. Now, I can sit here and tell you that with the Maui 28G3, which I took out almost every wedding I did this year, and I'm approaching 65. So I took the 44s out twice. And I told you, like the second time I took them out, so the first time I took them out, yeah, that was a good party. The second time I took them out, that's where I had all those people complaining to me. It's too fucking loud. But I just don't take them out because they're too heavy and they're too big, and I just don't want them. But with the 28s, I used a Bluetooth function on that one time, once, in all those gigs. So cardioid, 0. I never used that. And there's a reason. I think it looks ugly when you do that. Um, I know it sounds good. Sounds great. It literally it'll push the bass more. You get what 2, 3 extra dB out of the bass, but it looks bad. I don't want my sub backwards. It doesn't look good with the presentation that I'm trying to do over here, right? It's like pulling the curtain back and letting everybody see what's going on. You got all these fucking cables and lights and blinks and whoopity boops. I don't want it to look like that. So I'm not doing cardioid. So basically, all the bells and whistles that the Mauis come with, that the Evox, I don't use them. I don't use the features. In the garage, when I fired these things up, goddamn, I was a little bit. Hold on a second. Wife is calling me. This is the only phone call I would answer during a live show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi. Are you doing a show today?
Yeah, we're live,
Sorry.
and you're on the air. What's up?
You want anything from the grocery store?
Where are you going?
I'm sorry. I'm at Target.
Oh, you're at Target. What am I in the mood for over there? We still got Hot Pockets downstairs.
Yes.
All right, well, I don't want one of those. What do I want for lunch? Oh, well, I don't trust their sushi over there. Do they have sushi over there?
I'll stop at Hy-Vee. It's on my way home.
All right.
Get you sushi from Hy-Vee.
Spicy tuna, please.
Spicy tuna. Okay, I will.
Say hi to everybody. They all love you anyways.
Hi, everybody. I love you too. Enjoy the show. Sorry
Okay.
I'm not watching. I'm being a bad wife.
Yeah, give me another view. Let's go. What are you doing here? And hit the like button because somebody already disliked the video already. It's all right.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they disliked it when I started talking about True Classic.
No way.
I know.
Well,
Yeah.
you win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some. It's all good. All right, I'll see you in a bit, babe.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, a little bit of life. All right. I love going live. How fun is this? Some CTC, baby. Let's go. All right, I'll tell you guys all said hi. So I fired him up in the garage. Let's get back to where I was. I'm weaving. I'm in the garage. I open him up. I see the ding. It's fine. I set him up. I grab my little mini system out, which I made a video on that. And I love that thing, by the way. So I pulled the mini system out with the Mixtor Pro, hooked it all up. I pushed play, and I was just sort of bracing myself for them to sound like the 515 and the 808s, which left me much to be desired. All right. I'm so disappointed by those speakers. Just didn't do what I wanted. And but it was the opposite. When I turned them on, it was warm. It is the sound I have been craving. This nice, warm vocal complemented by this thumpy sub. Now I'm in the garage, right? So it'll all change once I get to a venue. But the thing is, they even say on the box that this thing is supposed to be like great in open air spaces. It's good at long distances. That's what I'm gonna do. Love me some Hot Pockets. This thing is good. Supposed to be good outside and at distances. So I'm gonna test like what's the dB drop once you sort of like get away from it on the dance floor. But I gotta tell you, like first sound test, I sat in the garage. I was in there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just playing song after song, just bouncing around different genres. And I gotta tell you, I love this. They sounded great, crispy. God, I love I love a vocal. When I'm listening to a speaker, I want it to feel like I'm at their concert, you know? And it's like, oh, it's live, almost that live sound. I love that. And I was getting that out of these things. And that's what people were texting me and messaging me. They were saying, dude, you are going to love these speakers. They sound so good. I never limit. See, that's the thing I'm looking forward to as well. I pretty much play blinky red with my Maui 28s all the entire dance. It's blinky red. Sometimes Mike looks over at me. He's like, bro, you are all red. I'm like, fuck. And I got to turn it down. You know, I don't want to worry about that anymore. I play loud. Okay. I saw Ben still was trying to do like he was asking people in the DJ help desk, you know, how loud do you guys play? Some people are like, I'm under 100. Range from 90 to 100 or 90 to 95. Nah, I probably play 110. I play loud. But I'm also aware of that. And if people are like 50 feet away from me, I realize I gotta turn it down. They're hiding from me, right? They're loving the song, but it's just too loud. So I don't want to kill people with volume. I want it to sound good loud. The TT515s did not sound good loud. The Maui 28s, once you sort of get them to a certain volume, it's all right, but it's, you know, I don't think they're supposed to be pushed that hard, you know, 115. Maybe I play too loud. That was it. I was so excited. I just wanted to hear these things. Everybody's been talking about them. They've been around for so long, but DJs are still buying them, and you swear up and down from being able to spin the top is nice. I'm in plenty of venues where I have to angle the whole thing over to, you know, the right, because head table and all the tables are down there. So I got to angle the whole thing. And then once the dance starts, I got to like turn it back around, you know, Mike, you know, we got to spin it around. But now I can just, that's the one thing I missed about the J8 is I love just being able to go, you know, like doink, just turn it over. And then I got sound all the way down there. I will say this too. Those of you who like point source speakers, meaning just a regular box on a tripod, I think you're going to love these because they only have a 90 by 30 degree dispersion. Typical column arrays are 120. And that's, if you're not know what I'm talking about, that's this, right? How wide it goes. So let's say the speaker is facing me right now. If it's like I'm standing right in front of it like a dumbass, right? It's right there. I move over here, okay? It was a call. You hear how even my mic does that? My mic, as I move over here, the sound, it doesn't pick up. That's the dispersion, right? So with my regular 120 dispersion, you can pretty much get over here and you're hearing it pretty well. But I noticed with the RCF that it doesn't take much to get out of it. And it does, when you step in front of it, it sounds different than over to the side. So you're not getting as wide of a dispersion with it. Is that a good or bad thing? I know that I like the fact that it can shoot around. I know that's why that's the one thing I miss about the Bose 32 was, God damn, bro, you set that thing up and the whole room is filled with sound and gentle. It's not loud. It doesn't, I mean, I would have people stand like this close to it. Some like old people stand right in front of it, just like with their drink. And I'm like, are you not? And they're fine. So the Bose 32 would give you 180. I'd set one stick up with the sub 2 in a room, and you're good. You're good. Now the only thing the issue I had with that was it didn't throw very far to farther back in the room, which I wanted. You know, I would step about maybe 20 feet back from those, and I could definitely tell, like, man, it is way quieter back here. So the fact that you can lift these things up, you can get them almost like 22 feet tall. I mean, so fucking big. The pole goes high. It can get 7 feet up. At least you can go 7 feet up with it. And so you're going to get the sound over people's heads. The thing that here's the real test is I have an indoor ceremony. Okay. So after I jump off with this, you guys, which I think I'm only going to go another 15 minutes. Once I jump off, because Amy's bringing me sushi as you heard. I'm gonna go in the garage and I'm gonna do a full set. I'm gonna set everything up because I want to do a full test before I take these out to a venue. But an indoor ceremony means I gotta rely on the mic. Now I use my touch mix in the garage to ring out the room, which is great, or to gain wizard. So the thing I love about the touch mix again is I hit feedback wizard and you put headphones on if you do this, and it, you know, if a live channel and it'll go, ooh, it'll pull the volume up. It figures out all your frequencies that are causing feedback and eliminates them. And then you're good to go. So that's the one thing I love about touch mix, being able to do that. The hard thing about that though is I'm rarely in the situation, I'm guessing you guys are too, where there's nobody in the room where I'm setting up, and I don't want to tell people, hey, I'm about to blow your ears out, that the parents or the grandparents are usually in there because they're waiting for photos get taken, and they're inside because it's hot outside in the summer, and then they're inside because it's cold now in the winter. So I got like Grandma Murphy, in the room, and I'm like, hey, you mind if I start playing a frequency that'll blow your ears out and take out the only sound and hearing you have left? So it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that. Oh, did I freeze? Oh, did my stream freeze? Uh-oh. Somebody else tell me. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Let me just pull it up. Nope, I look good. Your internet sucks, bro. Oh, really? Oh, no. Okay, so we are doing a couple of, we are freezing a little bit. If it gets real bad, let me know. If it gets real bad, let me know. And then, I don't know what to do. I have no solution. We'll just have to call it a day. So, those are my first impressions with it. I have a gig this Saturday. It's going to have to do an indoor ceremony. I'm going to have to rely on it to get sounding about 150 people. I'm in a golf club, so it's not a huge room. And I'm stoked. I love getting new gear. All right, thanks guys. Okay, that's good to hear. Thank you. All right. No freeze. All right, perfect. Okay, good. Good. Oh, it's not frozen at all. All right. Okay. Well, then I'm back. We're back on track. I'm stoked. I can't wait to try these things out. 100 people here. Let's get me to 65 likes. Let's go and I'll take my shirt off. I'm just kidding. Promise nudity. What a whore. Ever turned into such a whore? Taking him out. So I'm gonna push him. And just I'll give feedback. So I'm gonna get some footage. Mike will film it. We'll do a gig log. How about that? Haven't done one of those in a while. Let's do a nice little gig log. And then I'll show setup, and then we'll do a little dance footage, and then we'll give my thoughts at the end. And then for sure I'm gonna take him out to a venue. I got a local venue that's cool with me, and we'll do a shootout with the Maui 44s. All right. So, old speakers, are they bad? I don't know. I think if it's working, hey, old DJs out there, you're still working. You want people looking at you like this fucking guy, 55-year-old old ass DJ. He doesn't know what the young people want. I want new technology. I want fresh. I want dark hair. Right? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Even I'm cheating. I use that Just for Men's brush to take the gray out of the beard, and I color my hair. All right, doing everything I can. To stay. Oh, we got lots of members pulling in here. Holy hell! Thank you, Drew, bro. Drew, you're the homeboy. You are awesome, bro. He just gave out a whole bunch of memberships. Yeah, grab those. Grab those. Yeah, that's exactly the how do you? Oh, hey, stock much, Mikey Mike? Yeah, that's the venue. That's the venue I love to go to. They let me. Are you from Minnesota, or do you just know what I do on every day? We want the shirt off. No, we're not there yet. Thanks, bro. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for giving out those memberships. Please do another speaker comparison with Amy. Evolve 50. So here's what I will. I'm gonna have Amy. Did I see the new meta DJing? Are you talking about the new DJ algorithm DJ? You're talking about that? Let me take a peek at that in just a second. Meta. Oh. On the meta. Oh, on the like on the what the fuck is it called? I have it. It's right there. That thing. Right? Oh, the Meta Quest, right? The Quest. I did. How do I feel about that? I love DJing. I don't think I love it that much. I'll just say that. I don't think, and maybe I'm sounding like a boomer here, putting on a headset and pretending. I just think it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit much. I don't know. I don't love it that much. I guess I'll say that. I love DJing. Last night I watched 2 hours of I was just talking about Kev. 2 hours of YouTube DJ last night. You know, I was watching more videos on the mix tour and the Evox, trying to get like I want to learn as much as I can. And the other thing about the Evox, like the bass boost at the bottom of it, I'm torn about that. I have you guys that have these and where to set the gain. So right now I had it at 12, and then I had some people on Facebook say pushed it to 3 o'clock, right? But I noticed when I pushed it up to 3 o'clock, it was a little hissier than I like. Now, there's nothing wrong with a little hiss, right? It's just a little louder than I like. So I might go back to 12. I don't know if I should go to 3. And then with the bass boost, it says in the manual, hit that whenever you are in like quiet, like low music mode. And then I go, why the hell would I want that? Why would whose idea was that? Who wants low volume music with high bass? In fact, that's where during dinner on the Maui 28s, my subs, I pull those like to 11, even 10. I don't fuck around with that because people want to talk. You don't want to hear like during a Michael Bublé song. Do you? I mean, we're not doing that. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna use it. So when the dance starts, I think my plan is to go to like 1 o'clock. I'll meet in the middle. 1:30. We'll go 1:30, and then I'm gonna hit the bass boost and see what we do with that. 2 o'clock. Mark says 2 o'clock. I rarely use bass boost, but it's nice in there. Bass boost is a bad idea. Never add excessive frequencies. Dangerous to the speaker, blowing them out. Yeah, I had somebody else tell me that they don't use it much because they don't need it, is what they said. Like, I just don't need it. And that's the thing, like, if I punch that, is there like a, you know what I mean? We don't need to rattle windows. I've had the last venue I was at when I did a wedding last week. I was off last week, by the way. Oh, was that nice? A whole weekend off. The venue bartenders were like, man, we get some DJs in here and they literally are rattling the glass off the shelf. So we don't need to do that. That's a bad move. It's a bad move. You're swinging your dick, all right? You're swinging your hairy dick that you should be grooming. I feel like the guy that is rattling is not cleaning up down the stairs. Just letting it grow wild. Just a thicket. It's just a thicket where you got your arms out like, well, you got to find it. Oh, Christ. I think you're leaving a bad taste in the venue's mouth. They don't want to deal with their bullshit all night. They don't want to like be screaming, what do you want? They don't want to do it. So I asked them too, because they were like complaining, go, well, how loud was I? And they were both like, well, you were in the high middle range. And I was like, okay, so I was, that's the thing. It's the thing. At weddings, it's not a club. What happened? When did this mindset kick in? That I'm sure some of you OG wedding DJs are probably scratching your head a lot to this. Like, why is everybody trying to be so loud during the dance? What are we doing? I think we're showing off to ourselves. I think it's just a DJ flex. Because at the end of the day, I get more, I would say I get more. I don't get a lot of, when I say this, I'm going to say this, but it's not a lot. But I think I've heard more, can you turn it down more than can you turn it up in my career. I've been told to turn it up one time. And that was when I first took out the EV30Ms. I sold my Bose system. I bought two 30Ms. I was at a gig. I was playing. And people were like, we can't hear it. And I was like, fuck. That was bad. And then I immediately bought the J8s and sold the 30s. Never had a problem since. But I've definitely had in my more times people say, when you turn it down or it's too much bass, then we're not feeling it, bro. Can you give us a little bit more? So take it easy. I'm going to take it easy out there, right? You got to watch what's going on. Are you hearing, is it like an earthquake in there? And if that's the case, take it easy because you could end up putting yourself on a venue shit list. And then what? So you DJ'd great. You had happy clients, a 5-star review, and that venue goes, never let that guy play here again. What have you done? Shot yourself in the foot. We need to ignore what other DJs think. I think we need to do that. Let's learn off each other, but being loud doesn't mean you're being better. And just being aware, maybe. Just being aware. Do a lap. I like to do a lap. Do a lap. Check out what's going on. How loud are you? Right? I mean, these things can hit 130. That's insane. You'd never want to run 130. Unless you're outdoors, maybe, because then you can throw far, right? I guess it's the only place. But in an inside venue, you don't want to do that. Bass in your face. Let's see. 2 of these bad boys work for a top 40 band. Two of these bad boys work for a top 40 band. If so, what amount of people? You know, with that question, I think that it's yeah, I know, for real, right? With the amount of people, I think I'm judging now more by the room size and not so much people. But people is a big deal, and that's what's nice about these. With these, you can get them up higher. So if you do have a dance floor with like over 100 people, then you can get the sound all the way to the back. That's the key. The key is getting it over their heads. And if you can get over their heads, then it'll get farther back. So if you got a lower, like an Evolve 50, which that goes like 6.5, 6.5 feet up. If you got a nice packed dance floor and they're all close to you, just the sound is just blocked. It just doesn't make its way to the back of the room. And I bet that can be a problem, especially with a 12-inch sub. I will say, I think now mobile DJs we need a 15-inch sub. I think that's the case. And I know you're just like, Aaron, make up your goddamn mind. Are we loud or not loud? Yes, we're loud. However, I think that we need 15-inch subs. I think we do. I think it's the one thing missing from my setup is not to be super loud, but just to be able to cover it just in case I need it. I don't have a lot of headroom. Like I said, I'm red blinky all night. So I think in the past, weddings were in smaller rooms, lower guest counts or whatever. And these column arrays came out and they made them for DJs and they gave them 12 inches because I think they were like, hey, that's how we keep it light and mobile for you guys. We got you. We're all like, yay. And then we're like, fuck you. I need more bass. And they're like, Jesus Christ. All right. And then, they'll make one. And we're like, all right, well, can you make a white one? Yeah, we'll make a white one. All right, make a white one for them. They want them in white now, guys. What? Since when are we making white speakers? They're going to get all dinged up. I don't know. Make them in white. All right, get them in white. Oh, these get dirty. Yeah. It's like having a toddler that's just like, that's complaining, right? And they finally did it. A 15-inch or 12-inch column, Bluetooth, built-in mixer, right? We want a 15-inch now. We want a bigger sub. Brian, I know you love those 44s. I know, bro. 15 means heavy. I know. See, this is where we're at. It's the trade-off. And we can't blame these companies because I'm sure they're trying as hard as they can. How do we get this out there? We want to get them a 15-inch, but we got to get it light. It's like Apple. Let's get it powerful, but let's get it thinner. So I'm looking forward to what EV has because I think they're taking their time and they're trying to figure this out because they know what we want. They know we want a 15-inch and they know we want it to be light because, we're doing 40, 50 gigs out there. You don't want to be carrying an 80-pound sub. Brian, what do you do? I got the wheels. Even with the wheels, right? You got to lift that thing up and put it in the car. Oh, I know. I got him. Yeah. More bass when you're out at the bar club. I agree with that. Again, I want to go on record here where I want a thump, especially when I'm playing no hands and I wanted to feel that. When you drop and crank, that's or teach me how to Dougie. Boom, ba-dum, doom, doom, dun. It's nice to have a nice little rattle, right? Especially when you start doing some hip hop and the drop. I want to feel it. I want to feel a little bit. Not when you're playing Footloose or Shania Twain or Journey. I agree. Pull it back a little bit. Let me answer that question that James asked earlier. Let me see if I can show this one. What do you do with all that downtime? Well, I haven't had much downtime until recently. During the summer, I had like no downtime. I had no downtime. Like every day. So during the summer, I tried to take Mondays off, especially if I worked a triple. So like Monday would be like my day off, and if I only work Saturday, then I'll try to take Sunday and Monday. Can't help it though, because like weekends are when leads pour in, and then I would do all my Zoom calls with my couples that either I'm doing the final meeting with them, and those are almost every night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, pretty much every night from about 6 to 8, 8:30 were Zoom calls all summer. And then I don't schedule any Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So that's what I do. So I'm pretty busy. And then you're music prep, and then working on leads, and then just working on gear, charging stuff, all that good stuff. Creating content. So because I am a content creator, I got to come up with ideas for this too. So there was that. So I'm welcoming a little bit of slow time that's coming up. My deslumber is about to approach. That's why I don't want to do a show. I'm going to take a break. So I'm looking forward to December to just kind of chill. I'm going to chill. I'm going to make some videos. Like I said, I have some new stuff coming. So I got the Evox 12. I got those new JMAZ lights. I got something cooking that I can't tell you yet. But I'm like, Aaron, don't say anything. All I will say this, something is in the cooking that I'm very excited about. And I should be able to tell you more after maybe around Christmas. I'll be able to say more, but something's going down. So I'm going to spend some time, doing that stuff and just catching up from being so busy. The kids will be off, so I'll spend time with them. January is where I get antsy. February is the month where I'm like, like get me out there again, because it's so like slow. Season is very slow out here. I think I'm doing 1 or 2 in January, 1 or 2 in February. But I think that's a good thing, because then, I'd rather sort of feel like that. I miss it. Let's go. I'm ready. I want to load the car up and let's get at it. Right. Right now, I'm like, I'm fucking over it. I need a break. Oh, I can't, dude. I can't, or I would. I really can't. I don't want to blow this one. I got cooking. I don't want to blow it. But as soon as I'm allowed, I will tell you guys. Believe me. The voice of us. I represent everybody here. Let's back it up. See if anything else. Otherwise, I'm gonna take off. 15, too big, too heavy to transport. That's the thing. It's like, hopefully, whatever Evolve is cooking, it's gotta be small. And if you're watching this, fuck no, bro. We're done with kids. It's been handled. All right, I'll just say that it's been handled. So I will breed. I can breed no more. Thanks, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Come back. Watch it. It's been good shit. Last thing I'll say before I go. I want to get your guys' opinion on something here. Because these guys, speaking of being the voice of the people, these guys reached out to me. Mixed in Key. And they want me to make a video on this. But before I agreed to it, I didn't know if there was any interest in this at all. So really quickly, do you guys use this? Is there any interest? Thanks for hitting the like button. Also, I know I'm hungry too. I'm ready. I didn't have breakfast. My eating habits are so weird. I get up around. I'm not gonna tell you. Never mind. You're gonna think I'm an asshole if you find out what I'm doing. But what do you guys think about this Mixed in Key? Is this something that anybody uses? So when I went over here to 4DJs, you know, beyond, I just don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't know what I would do with this. That took me to the exact same spot I'm in. Mixed in key live, real-time analysis, no. DJ Studio, make DJ sets and radio sets, no. Create mashups effortlessly, maybe. Maybe I would use this. Anybody mashup too? That's not even the same thing. Anybody using this particular part here, this thing right here, this part of it. Not needed. I just use Record Box and Serato for the key. Yeah, they do that. I bought mixed in key. Nut. What does that mean? Nut. What are you saying? Open format mixing is in key is irrelevant. DJs only cared when told they should. Okay. I've not implemented. I've been using mixing. Okay, so what do you, Benny? Give us a little bit of a, what do you use it for? No, but I use platinum notes. Do these guys do that too? What's that? Oh, here it is. Platinum notes. Ultimate audio enhancer. Make your music sound consistent. Add your files to platinum notes and it will process them to improve their volume. Every song will sound like it came from the same mastering engineer. All right, now I like this idea. I know that virtual DJ is supposed to do this, but I still can tell. Like, there are definitely songs coming in quieter than the other ones, and I have to mess around with that. So, by using this, is this sort of like an auto gain where it will pull your songs and they'll all sort of be at the same level? Is that what this does, Hairspray? Because if that's what this does, I'm very interested in that. That would be amazing. So, it looks like it's showing here. Yeah, I know you can't hear it or not. I don't think there's any volume here, but all right. I'll research this on my own, but I've seen people talk about it and would love a video on it. Okay. Never used it. The DJ programs already give key information. See, that's the thing. In the mixed in key part, I just wonder what would this do that my software doesn't do? Is it like another Crate Hackers? I don't think so. Crate Hackers is trying to do like everything, but I think these guys are more still here. Oh, Brandon, you use it. Okay. Well, maybe I'll chat with you, bro. See how you use it. How does it complement virtual? Which I just was mentioning there. Like, would that auto gain feature do? You have the entire suite. All right. Rarely mixing key. Oh, yes, it does do that. Okay. It's supposed to do more than just auto gain. Auto gain pretty much when DJing on sticks. I play a lot of non-remastered old tracks. Oh, yeah, some of the older songs, it'll pull them up. Oh, all right. All right. What I might have to do is ask them, like, hey, I'll just do a chat with them and just kind of figure out, like, what are you looking for? There's not many videos on YouTube about this, right? I don't see much. So I always like check, like, how busy is it? How saturated is this? And I will say this too, even with the Evox 12, there's not a lot of videos on the Evox 12 out there. Nothing that was interesting. It's not a lot that I was watching all the way through. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll work on this. I'll get something cooking here. I'll do that. Is it this one? There we go. All right. That's it. That's the show. Thanks for hanging out. It's sushi time. I'm hungry. Hit that like button. It's 100 people here. Get me to 75. That way more people do that. So what do we learn? We learn clean up your business. All right. Everybody wins when you're a nice little armadillo down there. We learned that the Evox 12 is old, but relevant, just like you guys. right? And I got more content on the way. I'm excited. Thanks everybody for showing up and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all the new members that just jumped in. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.